Welcome to the Eskimo experience. Battery level 120%, firing mode, frosty.
Dr. James checking in for the Eski couch. I've got brother Timmy with me as always. Brother Connor and Kaiser checking in from down south. How are we, boys?
We're here still.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two of us are free, two of us are not.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping our lockdown would be over, but they just keep extending it to parts of New South Wales too. Like Tamworth got burnt, Dubbo got burnt, Byron Bay got burnt, and that's trouble up there. All those anti-vaxxers, they're going to be struggling.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's not going too well for you guys, unfortunately. But
I thought Victoria were heading in the right direction, and then you poor bastards had a couple extra, and it's like
another eight. Hope, mate. We're winning this easy, mate. Like if nothing else, we can do a lockdown. Like we're locked down. Our numbers are still growing. Like come on, challenge accepted. So
I'd be interested to know how it's actually spreading. Like, and I don't mean this like from a anti-vax, pro-vax, whatever sort of just like perspective. Like the numbers keep going up, so you have to be in contact with people who happen.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting to know.
I'm not going to get political about it. It's you got guys ripping their memes and paintball players ripping their memes and armchair detectives and all that. Look, the fact of it is, I got my second Pfizer jab on Sunday.
I get mine on Friday.
Like Sunday.
The guys talking shit.
Mine soon. So.
Have fun in Penrith or in Frankston or wherever you are while I'm getting my dick sucked in Ibiza next year because I don't necessarily agree with it, and I don't agree with the extortion tactics that it is. But
at the end of the day, like if that's what we've got to do to be
I'm going to be travel.
Yeah, and that's it. If that's what we've got to do to get a little bit of freedom back, mate, give me 2 needles, I'm in. So.
And when I said about that Ibiza, I meant by my wife, who's a glamour, who's Spanish.
We know. Hey. There is no question from anyone in this podcast questioning these things.
Just do something thrown in the background.
Yeah. Well, I understood you were going to be carrying 2 bags, mate, not just 1 bag when you went there. So, like, it was a given. So,
yeah.
I want to do a quick shout out. I'm just going to say tonight, we weren't going to really run the couch because I mean we're all a bit bummed. Even we get bummed.
Yeah.
But we ran it for you guys tonight. We ran it for you. We ran it for Sam Lucas, for Matty Burrows. Shout out to the guys that tune into the couch every week because to tell you the truth, we're all a bit bummed and we could have taken the night off. And all 4 of us up here tonight for you. So to Sam,
that's the whole reason we didn't last week. So we sat here about to record, and obviously we got the news.
And we put out Mark.
So
and Mark Jeffrey, rest in peace, man. I mean, I loved the guy. I loved everything about him. I came up, and he was a legend. My first tournament was against Firestorm in 2001, maybe at Paintball Pete's, and we won it against Firestorm in the final. And I pulled the big move at the end and stuck my angel over the wooden bunker and got Skello in the head and won the tournament for Berserk and won a J backpack, and I was hooked on paintball. But and Mark Jeffrey was, we were all scared of this dude. He was a legend. He was this thing. He was a weapon. And I had a great relationship with Mark, as I do with all the old schoolers. And rest in peace, Mark Jeffrey, man, from the Eskimos and from me.
It's funny you say that your first tournament was against him. My second tournament was against him, and that was when he had Colt playing at Super Sevens in semi-pro, and that was my initiation into tournament paintball there, and and he'd been there ever since, and his daughter played with the Eskimos on the team that won semi-pro last round.
Shout out to Grace.
Shout out to Grace. Shout out to Benny as well. You guys would be doing it tough. Much love. And
shout out to all of you, man.
Yeah. The whole Lisco connection.
Yeah.
And he's been a stalwart of the industry for many, many, many moons. So we'll be sorely missed. So all good.
But look, in Eskimo spirit, we rocked up tonight. And just
Yep.
so all the
We're
regulars
here.
know, all the regulars know we're here for you tonight. We're here for you. I'm in lockdown. I'm bummed out.
Yep.
Jones
I'm
is
locked
bummed
down.
out. Connor
It's funny.
and Tim, Budge, the pricks. But you know,
Yeah.
I'm prepping for a tournament that I get to play this weekend, so that's
Timmy's got a
I'm
tournament.
playing for everyone. Here.
You better be, man.
Hey, I got out to training the other weekend. That was
That
good.
counts. That counts.
Connor's
Do it
dropping
to-
products like the Americans drop bombs. He's just
Oh yeah,
it.
bringing out heaps. Yeah.
make sure you do leave a pod at the gate for us, Timmy. You know, like just do that one for us, brother. So
No, I will.
all good.
Let's put one in for the break.
The Astra Invitational's on this weekend as well, so that's going to be interesting to see, which will be good.
So excited to see what that brings.
Yeah, Mita's got some pretty interesting ideas out of that one. Like, hasn't committed to what the post-production like video will be, but they're looking to release a game a week. But they're literally waiting to see how the games are played before they start going, oh, we're going to edit it this way.
Yeah.
He's literally made the best call, I think, in terms of going, let's see how the games play. And then they're going to release them that way, which I think is going to be cool.
The joys of that, if they've got enough cameras there, they can catch the right footage of the right moves to make it great to watch, you know, which is cool.
Yep.
And that's always, you know, that's always the benefit of doing it post and not doing it live. With live, you got to sort of read it a bit and see what's happening. But yeah,
and given the nature of the sport is so quick, it's like watching ice hockey. Ice hockey is and they would then rely on their replays. So yeah, something like this will be great. It's like it'll be a good positive look for paintball, which will probably lead us into what we were talking about just before we came to air in terms of how one 10-second clip can bring so much negativity to a sport where there's so much of us that try to do the right thing by it. And it's just a good reminder to everyone, mind your P's and Q's, especially with your public profiles.
And that's the thing, like it doesn't matter what division you play, like you're all ambassadors for a sport that's trying to grow. And it's a sport that struggles with growth, you know, like it has its ebbs and flows and the waves crash sometimes. And, you know, it's one of those times that, you know, just a general reminder that, you know, we are, even if you think you're just doing something for your mates, there's other people that are going to see it. So sort of put that out there. It is sad, isn't it? Like you made the comment about the times, Connor, you know, like, but, you know, and just allude to that, mate, fill us in.
Yeah, I mean, so when I
talking about, let's kind of
introduce
us to what we are talking about.
Yeah, so bringing up the Jesse Mialo, don't know if that's how you say her last name.
It'll do, mate. Doesn't matter anymore.
Player on Team USA.
Once perhaps,
As a pro, essentially she made a quite bad taste TikTok video about a overweight kid in hospital after getting COVID-19, saying that instead of getting the shot, he needs a treadmill. Which, look, there's poor taste in a joke, and that was just purely it. The unfortunate thing is, that just completely blew up, right? We've all seen it everywhere. And I think, one of the most sad parts about seeing it was, on the New York Post. And when I searched for it, you search up paintball, and it's got that at the top, sort of being a horrific sort of quote. And then below it is, all of the paintball guns and riots, and then under that, next one, domestic abuse of paintball guns and things like that.
People shooting people at train stations, shooting people in the city. You know, a 10-second poor attempt at humour, Jesse. Sorry, but a 10-second poor attempt at humour has just set us back 10 years. You've thrown us all under the bus. You've ruined
let alone that. I mean, realistically, I mean, I do really feel for her as well, because I can't imagine how she's feeling out of this, because she's had to delete all her socials, which will affect her business. It's obviously going to affect her personal life, her interactions within her own sport. Like she's been striving to sort of achieve. She has her personal goals of trying to be an actual professional, and unfortunately, I think she's probably tight spiked herself.
Well,
Yeah.
10-second video, and she's ostracized.
Yeah.
And she set us all back 10 years.
The worst part, and you know, you touched on it, Connor. The worst part is, like, on that New York Times post is, you know, there's that comment, and that's cool. Like, okay, they're allowed to report the news, but then the rest of it that comes up is all that shit. You know, there's nothing else good comes up about it. You know, so not only does it draw attention to the fact, well, this happened by a player, but then it draws all those other negative connotations as well.
Yeah.
That they've got reported. So, which is, it is the flow-on effect that stuff did happen as well, but it's bad that gets all brought back up as well, and it just compounds the negative aspect of it. So it is pretty shit. And you know, I think everyone can take something from it, that, you know, that we're all in the spotlight to some extent, and you know, it is gonna, you know, what you can say can have a detrimental effect.
Leave Schumer.
Yeah, that's it. So,
well, it takes me back to when I used to play at a club at my home field. Sorry. And I always remember, because we would always get a couple of us, like, guys who are more experienced, to go out and sort of play with kids on their birthdays and things like that. And so what we always got told straight at the start of the day was, cool, this day isn't for you guys, this is for them. This is for the new guys. Like, if you can get one of them back, fantastic. So what we would do is, like, we would have all our nice masks.
Connor, is that what your field owner used to tell you as a ref?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's what you want. Repeat business is what it's about.
I was head ref at Paintball Sports and at Action. I've been a head ref at Action Paintball, Paintball Pete's, you name it, wherever, right?
Yep.
Your ref can make or break your day.
100%. And the same.
Yeah, and that's
same
great.
Thing,
that, Connor.
Same thing I used to say to our refs was, we don't sell paintballs, we sell an experience.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
And that's what people pay for. And, you know, if they have a good experience, they'll always come back. But as you were saying, Connor.
Yeah, I mean, like, we would let, like, the birthday kid use, like, our nice mask or something, or, like, let them shoot our gun for a bit, tell them where to go. Like, because the biggest thing is that we played in a club. So for us, club days are our days. Cool. Like, but you're never going to get a second chance at the first impression.
That's the biggest deal, Connor.
Like, that's huge.
Deal, bro. When they go away, the ref let me use his anti-fog mask or shoot his machine gun or whatever the fuck they want to call it. They're going to talk about that to everyone they see. Yeah.
Mate, and that's, I'm the biggest believer in that. Like, you know, be it a club day that we used to have at Tamworth or Total Wars at Sydney. You know, as soon as, you know, if I got shot or there's no more respawns, I'll always give my gun to some punter that I'm going past. And then straight away just empty the pack at his feet, because he's going to need it, shooting 20 balls a second, and, you know, and I'll run off with his dog, and he goes, well, what do I do? And I said, just pull the trigger, mate. I'll find you later. So, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And, you know, and then they come back and they go, holy shit, what's that worth? You know, oh, man.
$2,000, don't drop it.
Yeah, please don't drop it.
I remember once I had the CS2, we're in a day in Tamworth, and I gave it to a kid, and he's gone out and he's blazed people with it, and he's come back and he's given it to me, and he's gone, what's it worth? And I'm like, oh, you know, it's $2,000 for the gun, 400 for the hopper, another 300 for the ball. And he goes, holy shit. And I said, yeah, and they're robust. And I've just gone like that and thrown it on the ground. And he's gone, holy fuck. And the look on his face.
Funny.
Yeah.
Well, I always liken it. What do we do with the gun? We dive on the ground with it in our hands. So it's no different to just dropping it on the ground. So anyway, but yeah, it shows that they're robust as well. So great product, the Planet Clip CS2. So
That's good.
Yeah, very cool.
But yeah, I mean, also going back to, like, that first impression, like, imagine how many people's first impression of paintball, like the New York posters right now, or what happened on TikTok. So I was like, oh man, okay, all right, now we've got to get back to getting on the good book.
What Timmy said about Jessie, imagine all the hours she put in, all the sacrifice she's done.
Yep.
And she's blown it in 10 seconds, man.
Yep. 100%.
I mean,
and it's like, that's why I say it's like, I really do feel for her. Like, I can't imagine, as I said, I can't imagine how she's feeling, how she's going to cope with this and all the rest. I really hope she's okay.
That internal dialogue.
But Yeah,
Her
it's going to be
internal
a fair
dialogue right
reminder though
now.
for everyone
The defining
that has
moment,
any.
the chapter,
just
the chapter mark. It's a defining moment of your life now.
Yep.
just for everyone else in general though, like, yeah, we all have social media, we all have an opinion, we're all allowed that opinion. Everyone's entitled to it, whether it's one way or the other. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't mean you have to shove it down everyone else's throats and throw it across the board.
Yep.
This is probably one of those examples of like, and admittedly, like the girl that sort of ripped Jessie to shreds, she was as painful as Jessie's bad taste joke, quite frankly.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
what did her
the
dad
whole that the woke warrior thing is a big deal at the moment.
Yep.
So, and I'm not saying to be scared of these things, but this just wouldn't happen if take half a second to think, do I really need to post this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially
Then go from there. Just take half a second. That's all I ask.
There's 330 million of them. One of them's going to be bored as shit and on TikTok.
Yeah.
With a vendetta.
And my dad owning toaster strudels.
yeah.
Yeah.
My dad who invented your toaster strudels. Oh, we live in Australia. What the fuck is a toaster strudel, man?
I'm assuming. No, actually, I heard about this a couple of weeks ago. Random comedian podcast. It's literally an apple strudel you put in a toaster like a Pop-Tart.
Oh, really?
I lived in the States for 3 years. I never had a fucking toaster strudel. But everyone's heard of Jessie now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
And let's give this no more legs, and because we're just playing into it as well.
Yeah.
What I do want to say is I miss paintball. I was working out in my gym this afternoon. I was looking at a milk crate full of paintballs.
You were? I saw.
See, I had a little bit of a check in there. I was legit thought, okay, I'll do my workout and then I'll make the call on today, whether we do it. And I was, halfway through on the bench, and and then Kaiser put in, and we on. And I'm like, well, we have to be now, don't we? So, but back to my original comment. I was looking at my paintballs in my shed in a milk crate, thinking, you know what? They've been there for 4 months now, just sitting in the milk crate, doing nothing. I'd really like to shoot them. So
Yeah, I can imagine.
yeah. So
well, as I say, I'll do I'll do a share of shooting some for you this weekend, man.
yeah.
Well, I actually go to practice on Sunday. It was
Pre-lockdown.
it was a lockdown practice. It was there were thank you to Matt from Sniper's Den. He thought this 3-man event that he's running was going to go ahead. And shout out to Jill and Matt and the whole crew from Sniper's Den. They've revamped the netting. It's my favorite place to play in Melbourne. You feel like a gladiator walking in. It's a closed off netted arena with AstroTurf. They've done a lot for me out there, as Danny Cumming in every field in Victoria. You were very, very kind to me. The whole state was when I moved here. But this field, they've done amazing. They've redone it. Stop licking me. So we said no licking. We didn't say licking. We said no licking. We said no licking.
I hope you're talking to your dog.
I am.
Yeah. I know he's talking to the dog. I think it'd be a swinging fist otherwise.
No, actually. But Matt at Snipers and Jill, they've redone the whole roof netting. It's amazing.
Nice.
And we had practice there on Sunday. There were 10 of us could show up for a 3-hour spot, as the rules are. And shout out to Cartel. 10 rocked up. And we had a great time. We had a great day. It was amazing to actually see the guys in person.
Yeah.
It was amazing to actually get to scrimmage and shoot each other. And we did some drills.
I think
that's cool, man.
I think I miss that the most. Like I miss shooting paintballs and I miss running points and that sort of shit.
The trigger,
Yeah, but just the banter in the pits, mate. The boys getting together and just hanging out, chewing the fat, and man, how good is it? I miss it.
And admittedly, I had sand in my vagina, and to any cartel that are watching now, I'm not going to apologise, but
because I've got Harris. Fuck you.
But I'll admit I had sand in my vagina. Let's leave it at that.
Gold. Question: can you bounce the balls off the top netting?
Eesh.
Not really.
I mean, when you play like beer pong and there's like street rules when you bounce it off the roof and shit.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, okay.
It just goes through when the Matt and Jill get really angry.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Don't shoot the roof. I mean, I'm not saying I haven't tried it, but
you wouldn't be a player. You wouldn't be a player if you didn't, mate.
Yeah.
And that's you bounce it off the top of the Dorito into the roof and get the ricochet down into the snake.
Yeah, it would have to be a pretty gnarly bounce, I would think.
I didn't mean to do it. It just happened. So
yeah.
You have to call straight. You have to call street rules. You have to call straight.
Yeah.
You have to call straight, otherwise it doesn't count. I don't know if you guys have been in the States and played beer pong, but if you don't call street and you pull a big move, well, it doesn't count. If you call street, whatever.
Okay.
We're on. Gold.
That's good.
Oh, good.
But yeah, no, I admit, like half the time you're at the field, the banter's good. Catching up with everyone. That's
I mean,
the
that's
best.
what we rocked up for tonight, right, Connor? Was just to shoot the shit with each other and to serve the regulars. Like I said, the Sam Lucas's, the Matt Burrows, and anyone else you guys want to shout out to, because
to our members, Angus, Brandon, and now,
we just did it for you.
It could have been quite, man, it was quite easy to say, nah, boys, we're not on.
Yeah.
And I would have been down for that.
Spirit, man.
I was going to say, Jonesy, how many of those have you and I had, like, through the whole thing, that we've dragged our ass in here all bar, 3 times?
Yeah, 2 or 3, but man,
since we started, so.
Yep. So it is good. It is about commitment. Oh. No wonder he's licking you. You had your chicken under your foot.
No, this is Bella. That's Bella's chicken.
All right.
Why doesn't Tiggy get a chicken?
Tiggy's got a piggy.
Oh, Tiggy's got a piggy.
Tiggy gets a piggy.
Tiggy gets a piggy. Bella gets a chicken.
Tiggy's got a piggy.
And just so you know, I got a fart in a can.
Well, I got a fart in a dog, and it's worse. Bella.
Well,
I don't have anything.
Bella,
what else have we got? What else is happening? You got a care package from HK TFX3.
Yeah,
I've
got a few bits and pieces actually from HK last week. For anyone not checking the SDK socials,
TFX3, grab one of those. Come on.
Oh, Timmy,
hold up.
We'll wait. What's
Timmy,
that?
If you've got any of those SDK pants in XL, I'm not going to buy them off you, but send them to me.
I say, literally, the new, so that for everyone sussing them out, obviously we did chuck up saying if anyone wanted. We only had 2 extra pairs. They went like that, as you would expect.
Rick.
But they are the new TFX Airs. So the new. Anyone that's had any dramas, I did with the waistband not being that great, they slipped a little bit. I ended up going down a size. That solved all issues for me. But with these Airs, huge improvements. The pants weigh absolutely nothing. I'd grab them on now to show you, but they're actually in the wash. But I did get
they're so light.
So shell is exactly the same. Slight different thing. As Kai said, we literally got the first couple off the rank. I know there was less than 100 came in that first batch, and we got 8 of them. Nice. So yeah, huge shout out to HK for that.
To vouch for that, I didn't get one.
They only gave them to the important.
He's not salty about it. Not salty about it.
No salt at all.
I haven't even got one yet.
You did
I
get
got
Hermes' headband
now. Text from Brandon Short. But having said that, he sent me a wallet. So thanks for this. Okay. Thanks for the wallet.
Hey, they got to go with what they got in stock. Actually, from what I heard,
cool.
they're
actually
cool. I jumped on and bought one. I'm waiting for it. It's in country. It just hasn't got to me yet. When they launched them, I jumped straight on. I paid for it. I paid the exorbitant amount of shipping because they're the kind of wallet I use. Just a little tiny fucker like that.
Yeah.
And I thought $88 delivered, man. Last one I paid was $100. Last wallet I bought was $100, so I'm in. the cook goes to me, "Oh, what do you want for your birthday?" I said, "Well, funnily enough, I bought this. You can flick me the money for it if you want."
Which one did you get? Did you get the off the break or the Gucci?
Gucci, man, all black, baby.
I got the off the break.
Did you? Oh,
Nice.
look at that. We can go out and rip them out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like
I know their shipping went out the window because they used to have $15 worldwide shipping.
Yeah.
And that went out the window with all this COVID stuff because there's such a backlog.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, Connor, you know that.
Welcome.
Yeah. Now, hang on. Back to the TFX. Is it Vibra ribbed for her satisfaction?
Hey, mate, ribbed for your pleasure.
Yes.
All right.
But yeah, I obviously only got it. I've run with it Sunday. I put the gun up, faster rate of fire just to check. Didn't miss a beat, as I wouldn't expect. But my TFX2 never missed a beat either.
I want to see.
But
when you're at the field, can you chuck that on a CS2 and see if you can get 15 balls out of a CS2 with it on there? Because a TFX, like previous TFX, wouldn't get 15 balls out of a CS2. So
okay. Well, the one
they wouldn't hold a lane at 15.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 100%. The last TFX
there's weird. Yeah. There's weird sort of
because
combinations. My TFX2 on my Lux, no dramas.
I'm skeptical.
Well, the problem was the ball stack. The ball stack was the problem.
So that's your big improvement there.
Yeah,
so
it goes to
the old
eye
mechanical
system,
switch is gone. That's a set of eyes in there.
Yeah.
So it feeds really damn well, and you've now got a set of soft paddles underneath the main cone. Look, no complaints from me at all. It's the best thing is like I like that color, but if I wanted to, I could chuck it in my old shell, whatever.
Yeah,
it's the shells. The shells are exactly the same.
Yeah, cool.
It came as they always do. They always comes with a speed feed. Came with a lid.
Yep.
Always do good.
How many Tiggy Piggies out of 5 do you give it, mate?
Early days. No. I like truthfully, early days. Like at this stage, super impressed.
Yeah, cool.
I'd give it 5. I'm happy with them. I've always been happy with them.
3, 4, 5 Tiggy Piggies.
5 Tiggy Piggies. But early days, like
let's do a 3-month review.
We'll see. And that's the thing. The guys will sort of. We said it last week. HK are always really good for that. They'll be real about their stuff. If they're having dramas, they'll flip it straight out for you.
I give 100%. These titties a thumbs up.
Yeah. It's nice of them to cover the nipple too,
Those with the bigger noggins.
Yeah.
Ooh,
the new.
You got the smoke one.
Love
this.
That's
nice in the smoke.
You love this, Tim.
I'm doing this to rub this into Kai realistically, people. It works both ways. Like we both get to plug a little bit of HK, but I get to rub it in that I've got mine and he doesn't have his.
Yeah.
But no, those with the bigger noggins, much improved.
Yeah, nice.
Much improved. I did get rid of the back block bit, which I think would work great for those that aren't used to just a normal standard strap.
Yeah.
But for me,
I think some PB athletes might look pretty dope on there too.
You could double strap that. You could double strap that.
Don't miss it. I'm not silly.
Brother.
I know. The tropicals would go very nicely.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, so Connor.
Yeah, there you go.
That would go very nicely with my
I know
grey
they would,
feeling going here. I'll hook a brother up.
Unite. Yeah.
Can you Can you double strap a Unite, my man?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's how I've done mine.
You've got double strap.
I've got my Sandana.
Sweet. Yeah. One of those Eskimo ones would go nice on my Unite.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a ways, there's a means.
Exactly.
If you've got a bigger noggin though, the breathability and the communication out of them was really good.
Yeah, cool.
That was the biggest thing. I remember when Chad changed over when Heat first signed.
Took to it with a himself.
He wasn't. Yeah, it took a razor blade just to open up the air holes a lot more, just to make it easier for him because he was used to the virtues.
Just to feel again. Just to feel again.
Yeah. Just to feel again. But there's no, at least to me, there's no dramas with this one at all.
Yeah, no.
So I'm pretty stoked with the new gear.
Yep. Very cool. Very cool.
Looks like that.
On those pants though, hasn't confirmed yet, but we're looking to do another run of them. And we'll open up pre-sales for those ones because
Tim, read between lines, Tim.
No, I'm reading.
If you're ordering one, you might as well get 2, man. You might as well get 2 if you get one for him. So
Yeah,
Get
so
two,
you wouldn't be
might
an
as well
XL,
get three,
Jonesy, you'd be
yeah.
a large.
No, I like the XL. It just gives me more length. So
True.
Just
Well,
single-
Dan Woods wears the large.
Put me on the order.
yeah, I find the larges are tight on my calf. That's the problem.
Oh,
got
good.
too big.
I-
Yeah, you've actually got calves.
I do train calves, bro.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
That
yeah,
one
so-
sick bastard.
Yeah, so-
Anyone who hasn't seen me in real life, next time you see me, check out my fucking calves. My mum gave them to me for my birthday, and they're huge.
Oh, gold. Oh, very good. So
God.
HK is coming in with some good stuff.
Yeah.
It's good. So I dare say Paintball Shop will have their shit coming in very, very soon.
I believe so. I think they're on the next shipment, so don't know
Josh
when that'll land for the guys, but I know as soon as HK have got the next batch going out,
Yep.
they'll be in a paintball shop.
Yep. So jump on it, paintballshop.com, sponsor of the Bros. So sort them out, and they'll sort you out.
Yep.
So, which is cool. Any other news, gentlemen?
Just a quick one, Timo.
Oh, nice.
No.
I like the kid. I mean, it's a cute. It's the kids version. I mean, I've got the big boy version up there.
No, that is the big boy version. But guess what? Was missing a fucking bag.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you buy it secondhand? Because they were hard to get a hold of.
No,
Excuse the Lego nerdage. You can all.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
That's the
bro,
IKEA
don't
kit.
worry.
IKEA
I will
kit.
ruin
No,
both
I'm
of
not
you with some
referring
knowledge.
to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to Lego nerd me, I'm also a kickboxing nerd, and I'll meet you in the fucking car park.
Sweet. This could be a whole nother chat.
Version, but
So check
It's
out
still-
our new
it's-
pod.
it's-
check
that's
out
the
our new
collector's kids
podcast.
version.
The
That's
the
Eskimo
UCS
Brothers
Big Boy.
Star Wars Lego.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
missing.
honestly.
It's
A
missing
bag.
these fucking. It's missing them.
You
okay,
don't need
Dick
them anyway,
Kite,
man.
all you need to do is jump on Lego
no,
website. Yeah,
So we
order.
had a 2-week break of lockdown, and I went straight to the Lego store, and I said, I've never seen Lego missing parts, and they go, look, it does happen.
Yeah.
They go, get on fucking legomissingparts.com or whatever you're about to say,
Yep.
and they'll no questions asked, they'll
Yep.
send them to you. So
Yeah,
yeah.
And
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
like,
I was about to say, is
I've got 40
Bricklink
years
still around?
experience doing Lego.
yeah, Bricklink is, but Bricklink's to like buy your and build your own mocks, but for like legit sets.
Yeah.
So we're way away from the paintball thing here, people. But yeah, for those that
Sorry.
have nerd shit like me, or kid shit like me, if you ever get a Lego set or you buy it secondhand or whatever, and you happen to be missing a couple of bricks or whatever, it's always written in your instructions.
Yeah.
You can get those instructions online. Just go to that. Yeah, you can find it through the Lego website. They will send it to you. No questions asked. They'll go,
Yeah.
what set's it from? What's the part number? Bang. And I did it
I'm
for
going to tell them I was missing
my
Boba
X-Wing.
Fett or
I
Live.
had it.
Yeah.
I thought I was missing one out of the X-Wing. Ordered it. Turned out I found it 3 days later because the dog had kicked it underneath the couch, and I was like, "You a wanker." Sorted it out, but I've now got that spare piece kicking around.
So there's the Timmy Colgan's Lego lockdown tips.
Yeah.
So,
And it also
Hey!
shows good customer service. Yeah.
Yeah, no, legit.
Hey, Connor, I'm
Yeah.
missing grey charcoal shirt.
Look, I sent it. That is
Nick
the
Walton's
issue.
got it. Talk to Nick or Jamie.
Actually,
I remember.
Look, that's out of my company's hands right now.
My exact words with this. I gave the jerseys, like all the t-shirts, to Nick's team,
Yep.
and I was there with Jamie at his car, and I said, "What do I do with Kaiser's? I'm just going to give it to you, man, because I don't want to be responsible for this shit." He goes, "No, don't fucking give it to me. Give it to Nick." And I'm like, "Done." So
You know what?
Yep.
Do you know how much of a legend Connor is?
he
Connor
sent
hit
you
me up.
another one.
Mhm.
Yeah, Connor
Yeah.
hit me up the day after the couch, and he goes, "What color and size do you want, my brother?"
Hey.
What a boss! And I knew you
Yeah.
fucking had a charcoal one floating around, so I said, "I want one of those blue slate ones."
Yep.
Which are tidy.
Get one
Very,
new
very
ones.
tidy.
They are tidy. Yeah. They're
Hey, I'm
nice.
So now you got two.
fucking buy PB athlete, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Connor John,
100%.
support the kid. Support
And
the kid.
he has dropped some
Yeah.
new news. So we're going to
I
have a
have.
little new chat. So we saw a little sneak peek of one of the magical items there.
We have. Yep.
KZ straps.
Yep.
So,
Yes, it is. It is. It's all the universal straps. So dropped a couple of the designs for them. So yeah, we got the Eskimo one on there as well. which is nice and easy. Just a little bit of a subtle sort of Eskimo camo on there. Tiger stripe, because I love tiger stripe and grey, because
you
I
like
like tiger stripe and grey.
Yep.
Yeah, geez, yeah, who doesn't love it, right? The floral, which is like that came. I was really worried about that one. Not gonna lie.
No, dude, that
Everyone
turned
loves
out so
floral.
nice.
Yeah, that came out
Everyone
sweet.
loves the floral, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
It
just for
will-
those fans out there that don't know, the KZ stands for Kaiser. So just
yeah,
They will look very good there. Connor.
they would. Yeah.
in case you got mind boggled. It's
Yeah, I absolutely can tell you now that will be on more stuff later on,
Good.
like that pattern. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yep.
you did one
Yep.
for the Marauders boys as well. So
I
they
did.
got a
I
custom
did do
strap
one
up
with
there as
Marauders.
well.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
that came out really sweet as well. So
If you want to
I'm happy.
support the second best team in Aussie paintball,
Yeah.
jump on and buy a Marauders. They're third best. Sorry.
Come on.
yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
mate.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're right.
You got used to God, this is going to be real awkward for me, right? Yeah.
So what, you got the SDK strap as well, man? Or
No.
No.
It's okay.
Connor's a great supporter of Australian New Zealand paintball.
Yeah.
Supports his boys.
Exactly. Yeah, too. Yeah.
We just have our
It's good.
ties with the guys that have been looking after us for a long time.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
You
That's
just
good.
missed
It's
out
very
humble
good.
pie tonight. Have a slice.
Yeah. Okay, I'll have my time. No.
Oh, for sure. Dude,
Sauce on that.
Connor knows our support.
Yeah. No, and then the new teas as well. They came out really awesome. So I'm happy with how they're going. So
Yeah, nice.
I
cool.
gotta say a big thank you to all the Eskimo fans who purchase, who come through. To all the people who aren't listening, who just genuinely support me. Like,
Yeah. And you
yeah,
should be fucking listening.
Guy Harris, fuck you.
I can give you a tip though. If you're in Australia and you're looking at buying Connor's stuff, it is not financially viable to just buy one item. So there's the hot guys. If you're buying something off Connor's
For
website,
now.
clothing.com.
Or else it's car park time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very. It's kind of like an interesting feeling. Like at the moment, I would say
Like getting punched in the face. You know that interesting feeling.
it's a real interesting feeling. It's like I'm at sort of 1.5, and I'm about to go to the 2, like the step 2, which is really exciting. So yeah, man. Like I think the biggest thing is making sure that Aussies can buy my stuff easier, right? So
yeah.
Oh, we
working
love
on that.
Bro.
Yeah.
We love it. I can't wait to wear your stuff in the gym. I just got a big bump up at work. So I just I'm a personal training manager at Good Life, which is a massive brand in Australia. Own FLG owns Fitness First, Good Life. I'm a personal training manager at Good Life Armidale. I just got a bump up to Good Life Camberwell as well. So I manage 2 clubs. I manage all the alpha males at
the promotions, G.
all the personal trainers. I'm the personal training manager. I manage all the personal trainers at Armidale and Camberwell. I was meant to start on Monday, the Monday that's just gone.
You're on holidays?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've popped a kick, but I can't wait to wear your stuff in the gym, dude. Long story short.
I appreciate that, bro. Yeah.
Gym, dude. And I will wear it with pride in the gym, bro.
Yeah,
You will get you extra sales out of that shit.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
Nah.
It's
been awesome. Mate.
Yeah. All good. So do us a solid if you're listening. Support the people that support us, and support Connor. He supports us, and just because he's a good cat. So buy some shit off his website.
I try to be.
So, no, you are. You are.
Or else.
Or else.
Yeah.
Kyle get kickboxing nerd on you.
Yeah. He'll smash you while telling you information about Lego. Yeah.
And Star Wars and Transformers. He will triple hit you.
It'll be an informative beatdown.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You will get some
You will
knowledge.
learn. Yeah.
You will learn.
Yeah.
Fucking learn.
All right, boys, we better wrap it up.
All right, boys, I think we did all right. For a bunch of didn't have anything to talk about, that didn't even want to show up, that showed up for our regulars.
And our mates. We showed up for our mates.
Spirit.
Yeah, we showed up for ourselves.
Yeah. We showed
Had a
up.
chin wag with the boys. and that's
Yeah.
what we're about. It is, this started out. It was,
guys, I love being an Eskimo. I fucking love you guys, eh?
oh,
You guys are all in the same country. I am fucking over the sea,
Hey,
so I love
hey,
that.
Connor,
and
you're
this-
closer to those
Yeah.
two than I am.
Even you,
Well,
Connor.
yeah, you've got desert.
Even
Yeah.
and in
we ran
fairness,
up 25th of April. Fucking, we ran up the fucking beach with you at Anzac, mate. I fucking love you, bro.
Yeah.
in all fairness, of
I mean,
all the international
wasn't there.
Eskimos, we love you the most, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
rest assured. So
It's
all good.
25th of April, 1915. I wasn't there personally, but I fucking love you, Connor.
I love it too, mate.
3 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. If you do not subscribe to our show, I highly suggest you do. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, drop us a review, do us a solid, do that sort of thing. Like, share, comment, all that sort of shit, and help us out. And if you like what we do, support us on all the W's, buymeacoffee.com/Eski couch, and we will have much love. We might look at doing another little giveaway. We'll do that next week. We'll kick something off, and we'll get something happening. Anything else we want to add, boys?
No, we'll have news out of WAs and Excel next week, so we'll have some paintball to talk about.
Yep.
Which will be great.
Which will be good.
And positive paintball.
Yes.
Yep.
Sam Lucas, stay positive. I fucking love you, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Sammy
actually,
Lucas. Big shout out to Sammy.
Guys,
So,
as we just said, none of us were really in the mood to be doing this tonight. Like, we still jumped on and did it. But everyone's now heard and seen how much fun we had. If you're in lockdown, tee it up
chat
with
to
your
you,
team.
mate.
Hit us up.
Like, do something like this. Just jump on Zoom, have a yarn, just have a shits and giggles. You'd be amazed how much it'll help you. Like, just
Hit my Instagram up. Dirt Rocker 360. I got nothing else.
Slide into his DMs. Yeah.
Yes.
But guys, everyone can reach out to any of us here. It's the same for any Eskimo. Just reach out to your mates.
The big thing, like, look, last week I jumped into the chat of that team, just said, hey, how are you fuckers going? How's everyone holding up? And that's what sort of started the conversation about what happened with Mark. So a little message to say, hey, how's everyone doing? Goes a long way. So don't be afraid just to check on people, because people often need checking on. So
I think we all copped an uppercut yesterday. We all copped an uppercut last week at the same time.
Yeah, 100%. It was just a shock. So but don't be afraid to reach out and talk to people. It's important shit to do. So on that somber note, I am going to say we're out, boys. Thank you for suggesting we do the podcast this evening and taking the decision away from me, because I would have said no. So
Oh, motherfuckers.
Yes. So all good. And that's it. We're done. All right.
Great. See you all next week.
See you all next week.
Catch you, boys.
Thanks, boys.
After all that, Scotch, I got to pee. I'm splitting straight away. See you guys.
Righto.
Powering off.